Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well today. We are going to explore and learn about globalization and Indian economy, exploring how India is connected to the global world. So let's begin. What is globalization? Globalization means the connection of countries through trades, business, and communication. And what does it do? It allows people, goods, services, and ideas to move easily between countries. And it helps countries work together and share technology and culture. For example, a product made in one country are sold in many other countries. So when you also look at a country, you might be seeing that it is made in Korea or China or maybe some different place. So it's just a part of globalization where there's connection of countries through trade, businesses, or communication. So, globalization means integrating the economy of a country with the world economy through, as I mentioned, trade, investment, and information technology. So, factors that enable globalization. So, the transportation, so like ships, planes, trucks, these help in moving goods quickly across the world. So, as you know, when we talk about transportation, it is about different modes of transportation and how they help in moving the goods from one place to another. It might be state to state, or when we are talking about globalization, from one part of the country to other part of the country. So, in transportation, they can use more than one transport to transport those goods across the world. Information and communication technology. So the internet and mobile phones has made the communication more easy. Now we can easily track where the goods are, how long it is going to take, and the internet makes it all possible for us to understand how the goods are being transported, and it makes the communication super easy. Liberalization of policies. So, governments remove trade barriers like high taxes, and because of that, it's easier for the goods to move from one place to another. And role of MNCs, that is multinational corporations. So, big companies set up factories and offices in different countries. So, because of that, it's easier to store the goods and then send it from one place to another. Also, do understand that countries trade goods and services with each other, and people do travel for jobs, education, and tourism across nations, and that's how the countries are interconnected. So, information spreads fast through the internet and the media, and businesses set up branches in many countries. So, that's how it easy for the globalization to happen. Let's understand about the MNCs, that is the multinational corporations. So companies that operate in more than one country, example Coca-Cola, Infosys, Samsung, role in investment and production. So these corporations are companies that work in many countries. Okay, uh, just as I gave you the above examples, there are more examples like Nike, Apple, McDonald's. You must have seen that these brands, these companies are not only in India, but they are in different countries, and they might not be the origin of India. They might be origin of some different country, and those companies are working here as well. So that's how these multinational corporations are. They produce goods in one country and then they sell them in many other countries. And these MNCs, that is multinational corporations, they invest in factories, offices, and shops all around the world. So that is easier, to work in each country. Impact of globalization on India. Growth in trade and services, creation of jobs, improvement in quality and availability of products. So there are more job opportunities, especially in cities. Now there are so many people who have been moving to cities, and it seems like there are a lot of people. It's overpopulated, but these globalization, they help in creating more and more job opportunities. Then Indian companies now compete with global brands as well. So Indian companies have also been growing well, and they have been competing with the global brands that are available. And Indian goods like software, spices, clothes, they have been exported. So these things that we export help in creating a better connection with the world. And small industries sometimes they face challenges due to competition, but still they keep on going. What about Indian government and the globalization? Let's see how they are connected. So, liberalization since 1991, that is in 1991, India opened its economy to the world. So, that is called as liberalization, where India has opened its economy to the entire world, encouraging foreign investment and economic reforms. So, it reduced import taxes and welcome foreign companies to work, then setting up special economic zones to attract the MNCs, that is the multinational corporations, and then encouraging private and foreign investments in industries. So not only just the ones who are well known, but as well as private and foreign investment in industries. India in the global market. Now, how is India standing up in the global market? IT and sector boom, that is, India exports IT services, then textiles, medicines, and spices with the global market. Then, Indian exports pharmaceuticals as well, and participation in global events. So, Indian professional works in many global companies now. If you come across you might have come across a lot of people who work for global companies by staying in India as well or by moving to different countries. Now, India is now part of global trade groups and discussions. Indian banks like Tata and Infosys, they are known worldwide. So that's how India is standing up in the global market of globalization and making greater connections. Consumer choices, more variety in products, international brands, change in lifestyle and culture. So, what does globalization do? It gives consumer more choices in products, isn't it? When you talk about India, it would be just Indian products, but when we talk about globalization, there are a lot of products that come from different countries, and that gives consumer more choices in choosing the products that they feel they are best for them. Indian people can also buy international brands easily. Because of globalization, international brands are easily available in any market or store or malls that you go. Prices of many items have become more competitive as well because of so many brands available. And of course, better quality and variety are now available because of globalization. So, as long as there are many product choices, we have better quality products as well, and there's a lot of variety to choose from, isn't it? So that's how it has brought a change in lifestyle, in culture of people living in India, as well as, of course, throughout the world, because they have a variety to choose from, and they have the best to choose from. So that's how our lifestyle and culture is been changing and upgrading as we live through the years. So, in conclusion, globalization brings both opportunities and challenges, isn't it? Now, everything comes with advantages and disadvantages, and balanced policies are needed for inclusive growth. So, globalization has, of course, undoubtedly connected India with the world. It brings both opportunities and challenges, isn't it? India is growing as a strong player in the global market. Day by day, India is having a good stand in the global market. And with smart planning, India can, of course, benefit even more from globalization. So, let us all understand how this globalization work, and try to understand how India is standing up in this trend of globalization, and how different countries are connected with India. So, I hope you had a good understanding of globalization and how this helps the entire world to be connected. Thank you.